This is the president of AAA. Just thought I'd point
Is
that
that
out.
Michael Jackson?
I thought it was Perez Hilton.
You know, there's people in your circle that's supposed to care about you and stop you from doing stuff like this. Now, what I'm mentioning here is it's either a wig or it's just a bad hairstyle choice. So,
And it looks like she's had some bad plastic surgery too.
that too. So, yeah, someone's got to get in her ear on that. Well, if she gets on the internet, I'm sure the secret's out now.
Worlds collide. We're in Los Angeles. It started off with a hype video. Just WWE bought AAA, and it's going to be awesome. So WWE is involved. So naturally, we have walkers. Rey Mysterio Jr., Stephanie Vacour, and some chick who turned out to be Lola Vice. Is she in NXT?
She is in NXT.
Okay. And then we had Chad Gable and Vikingo. They're wrestling for the Mega Championship. I guess that's their title. So, yeah. And Corey Graves and Conan are on commentary. It was really nice to see that they have something for Graves to do.
Yeah, send them to Mexico or wherever they were. You said they're in California. But
Yeah.
Off to a bad start. Let's keep going.
Shawn Michaels appeared in the ring with the AAA president. You saw Perez Hilton there. Yeah, she looked like an android. Triple H was there too. They sang the what I assume was the Mexican national anthem. And then they did the American anthem. Lillian Garcia is a tryhard. She's the one that did the American anthem. Triple H kind of looked around confused when they did the Mexican anthem. It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Of course.
And Rey Mysterio Jr. came out. I think I'm going to be useless when it comes to the talking parts because there was a lot of Spanish. And it was something about never thinking that he'd see the day Lucha was in America.
All right.
And then we start off with Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon Jr. versus the LWO. And I think it was the WWE LWO. I don't know. They all look the same to me. But Mr. Iguana was definitely the coolest. He kind of crawled out like a rock star. Conan was awesome on commentary. He started the match off letting us know, like, this isn't American wrestling. We're going to see something different. Kind of preparing us to have an open mind. He was very good on the backstories of all the wrestlers too. Like Psycho Clown was in a wrestling dynasty. Another one was he'd sell tamales, and so he could buy a Rey Mysterio shirt once a week or some shit. So it was really good. Aerostar had LED lights on his gear, like blue LED lights. I thought that was cool. And Mr. Iguana wrestled. He wrestled like an iguana, and he had a pet that was called Yayeska. There's a pet iguana puppet called Yayeska that he wrestled with. He took a bump where his arms and legs were up in the air, like I assume a dead iguana would be. One of the LWO guys beat the shit out of Yayeska, the puppet. It reminded me of Ric Flair beating the shit out of his blazer.
Yeah, so I did see that clip.
I had to share it.
Definitely the most viral. I mean, Mr. Iguana, yeah, kind of made himself an
overnight superstar.
Yes, they already want him in WWE. Now they understand. He is a comedy character, no different from like Santino Marella or what R-Truth used to be.
I don't know. They said he was one of the bigger stars in that promotion. I don't know what he is to them. For all I know, that could be the fucking John Cena of AAA.
I mean, he seems like he really connected with the crowd.
Instantly.
The clip about the iguana getting beat up, like the crowd did not like that at all.
I thought it was fun. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. And then, he got mad about it. And a masked guy that looked like Penta without tattoos turned out to be Octagon Jr. I didn't know who that was at the time. He won with a flipping follow-away slam. He did that off of the top rope. The atmosphere of the match was really cool. The crowd was really into it. It did feel like Little Mexico. A lot of Spanish chants and stuff. I don't know if it was a WWE crowd or not. And maybe it was, because at one point they did chant for tables.
Oh, well.
The Iguana guy was obviously the most popular, obviously the most silly as well. And then after the match, Dominic talks shit about Rey Mysterio Jr. And then Octagon attacked Dom. And then Dom challenged Octagon for his own title at Money in the Bank.
There you go.
And then we had the evil WWE Mexicans. They were interviewed. I think they say they're ready for war, and they're going to prove who owns AAA. And then they own the Lucha Libre universe because they're in WWE or something. They had a WWE patch, and they're like, this is excellence or whatever. I don't know. Because, WWE is all about that lucha.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see where this goes. Like, are they going to make it more of a annual thing, or is it going to be like a weekly thing? Like, I already heard that someone's getting a title match, like another WWE guy's getting a title match for Triple Mania. So they're already booking the next show.
I mean, if they do another show, I'll watch it. I will say that.
Yeah, it does seem like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. You should go back and watch it.
I think I will.
So after that, we had a girl hype video. Now, some old ladies are pissed off at Stephanie Verker for some reason. I guess it's because she's not. I don't know. I'm not getting into it. Something about her ethnicity. The old ladies are legends, I guess. And then some MMA chick agrees to tag with Verker, and that turned out to be Lola Vice. And the old ladies are Dalias and Chick Tormenta. And they were trained by men. Corey Graves and Conan. They were awesome here. They were talking about how one of the old ladies, her whole career she was in a mask, and then recently she lost a mask versus mask match. So that's really important with the lucha stuff.
Yep.
So it was just very good that they were very elementary with the commentary. They didn't want to go over people's heads.
Yeah, they should have known that there's going to be a lot of new eyes. So
Vice and Verker looked really scrumptious. And then the old ladies beat the fuck out of them. Vakor won with a package backbreaker. It's called SBD or some shit. But the old ladies, they came to play. And it wasn't a bad match. I don't know about Lola Vice's MMA stuff. She did some fucking bicycle kick shit.
Well, she did used to be in the MMA.
Okay.
And probably that just doesn't translate to WWE because she doesn't want to like actually punch someone or whatever.
That's fair.
Noted for her celebrations of shaking her ass when she won.
She did shake her ass.
Yes.
That's another reason why I kind of question her MMA credentials.
No, she did that in MMA too. She'd win and then that was her celebration, is the ass shake. Connected with the crowd, obviously. Oh, I hope she wins. I don't know why.
See, Amanda Nunes, she was my favorite. She was just all fucking business. I mean, she wasn't going to win any supermodel contest, but she'll win a knockout contest.
What about that Chris Cyborg? What was that thing?
So we get a Chad Gable interview. The interviewer suggests that Gable disrespects Lucha. Gable says he loves it and he's going to win 2 matches. And then we get the evil WWE Mexicans versus Psycho Clown, Pagano, and Dr. Wagner III. Psycho Clown was awesome. Wagner was cool too. I guess he would train in Japan or some shit, so he knew the strong style. He also had like streamers. You know how Triple H stands on the apron during his entrance?
Yeah.
He did that, but he did jazz hands, and then like streamers came out of his sleeves. It was kind of cool. I don't know about Pagano. They said he was hardcore. He just seemed to be the one that took the ass whooping. And then Escobar pinned Wagner with a Phantom Driver. I was kind of disappointed because I believe Dr. Wagner is like one of the biggest luchadors of all time. So kind of disappointing to see, I guess, the ancestor of the biggest luchador of all time lose his first running of WWE television or programming or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Was La Parca there?
No, I don't think so.
They said he was supposed to be there. Now,
He may have been. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a recasted La Parca, but yeah, he was supposed to be there.
I didn't see him in a match. I mean, there's people ringside, so maybe they featured him there. I don't know. There's some dude in a Jason mask that they said were the Street Profits, so maybe that was La Parca.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Dawkins tweeted the person in the Jason mask too, so I'm sure there's a story there.
Well, it said Street Profits, and I thought, oh, Montez Ford's trying too hard now. This is ridiculous. And then they cut to the real Street Profits, and boy, was my face red. El Vikingo was interviewed. I didn't understand one goddamn word that was uttered. And then Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, Ray Phoenix, and Ethan Page had a 4-way for the North American title. Page won somehow. I didn't pay attention because I couldn't get into this match at all. I tried.
Fair enough.
Then we got Gable versus Vikingo. This was hard hitting, which means that we got serious Gable. You know, he'd do the peace signs, but he wouldn't do the thank you. And it fucking looked like he was about to win a match, and he wasn't a punchline. Vikingo hit a 630 splash or something from the top rope to the floor. I don't know if you know what that is, but to me, it looked like he just flips until he lands.
He just keeps rotating.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it in AEW before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I thought that was his finisher, but
it is. So he hit Gable with a Mexican destroyer on the apron. Gable put Vikingo through a table via moonsault, and then Vikingo won with another 630 splash. And again, it just looks like he flips. And then all of AAA, at least the ones that were there, celebrated in the ring after. So the Mega Championship stays with AAA, at least this go around.
Yeah. Oh no, seems like it was a pretty fun event.
I enjoyed the shit out of it. I liked it better than Money in the Bank, to be honest with you.
That's fair. I'll definitely go back and watch it. The Santos group, they're getting a tag title match at Triple Mania.
So. Oh, okay. Well, they did win, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Worlds Collide.
Good stuff. Good stuff.